Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn and this is Shadow of the Tomb Raider. This is a video to show you how to complete the Howling Caves. This cave quest basically involves getting past a lot of fire and wind. The initial part of it's actually quite easy, but I then got stuck a bit further in, so I thought I'd give a quick guide on how to do it. So first of all, you need to pull this lever that opens those vents and blows the fire out. That logic actually carries on through most of it, but it becomes slightly more tricky as you get into it. You can see that wind has also pushed this swinging, menacing looking thing around. You need to get across the ledge, so you need to jump on it, time the jumping correctly, leap on that and then leap across to the other side. It's actually the easy part. Doing that, then scooch around the edge of it and wait for it to swing back so it's close enough that you can jump across. And then you'll see there's another lever on the other side of here, as well as some loot. Doing that again opens another vent, one next to you, which blows out the next bit of fire. It also pushes around this even more menacing looking trap thing, swinging it across in a slightly dangerous way, so you have to be careful. Just involves a bit more jumping. Note here also that there's a bridge that goes across there that you need to walk across, but the wind is too strong to get across. Bear that in mind for a minute. Now once we get over here, you can see there's another bit being blocked here, that one. So you need to pull this using the rope arrow, pulling it in that direction, then blows it and knocks that one off, which clears the path further on. Now you double back on yourself, going back to the switch that we originally pulled, because the wind, as I said, is too strong, which you'll get to enjoy now as I try and get across. Even if you time it so you don't get stabbed, like I managed to, once you get halfway across, you get blown off and then chomped on by angry wolf dog things. Are they coyotes? I don't know. So how you actually do it is make sure you close that vent first. Closing that vent stops that from swinging, but also means you don't get blown over. So it's basically going back to the switch that you originally used and closing that. The fire doesn't come back, so that's fine. And although that's still swinging, it will stop swinging and you can pretty much dodge it quite easily. Now this is the bit where I got stuck, because it wasn't immediately obvious where you're meant to go, but there's a little bit here where you can climb up. Then you can jump onto the next bit. This big angry looking fire trap is blocking the next vents, which prevents you from putting out the next bit of fire that you need to. But you can fire the rope arrow across onto the one we just stopped swinging, and thus connecting the two together. And then what you need to do is get the momentum going again to then destroy or pull that one out of the way so that you can open the vents. You'll see I couldn't quite work out where to go. Then I realised, oh, it's a lot easier. You just have to go along the rope. Sometimes overthinking things is the way to fail this game. So now you have to go back and once again pull that lever. So it's basically going back and repeating yourself quite a lot. The same lever's pulled 3 times, so it's not always onward. But you need to do that, pull it, and then that pulls away the next trap. The important thing to remember here is to then close those vents again, because as I said before, you will get blown off the small bridge as you try and cross. And once you've done that, you can then get back to the final vent system, and now the trap has gone from the front of it. You can open it. That'll blow out the last bit of fire. And for good measure, I also closed it. I don't know whether you need to, because it isn't as narrow, but for good measure, I would recommend closing that once again, and then you can safely walk to the end and you have completed the Howling Caves tomb. Nice and easy once you know how. Hope you found this video useful. Please like, subscribe and come back for more in future, as I will be doing more tips videos. Thanks very much for watching. If you hate the video, please tell me why in the comments below, because I'm always trying to improve. Thanks very much. This is the Provoked Prawn signing out.
The wind stopped howling. Time to get out of here.